Today I'm going to be showing you how to solve equations in the TI-89 titanium. When you turn on your TI-89 titanium, you'll see this menu bar, and there'll be so many options here. But to type in our equation, we have to go to the home page, where we can perform all types of calculations. So either we can find it and hit enter, or we can click the home button. So let's click the home button, and now it takes us to this page where we can type in all kinds of equations. Now let's type in our equation. So since we want to solve for the variable x, we can't just type our equation in. We have to use the solve function. So to get that, we have to click F2, this button right here, which will open this tab right here. So we click F2, and now we can see that the first tab right here says solve. So we can either hit enter, or we can click 1 to access the number 1. So we'll click 1, and now solve has appeared in this bar. So now we can type in our entire equation. So we want 4 times the quantity of 0.23x now plus root 5. So to do a square root, you need to use the multiplication symbol. You can see that there's a square root right on top of the multiplication symbol, right there. And that square root is in blue. So to access it, we have to use this blue button, the second button. So we'll click second, and then the multiplication bar. And now we have a root with an open parentheses. Now whatever we write inside this parentheses is going to show up under the root. So we want root 5. So we're going to put 5 and close that bracket. So we have root 5. Now we're going to close the entire bracket. So we have 4 times the quantity of 0.23x plus root 5. Now we want this to be equal to root 2. So we're going to hit second, and then multiplication symbol, root 2, close the bracket, x plus 1. Now that we wrote our entire equation, we have to put a comma and then the variable we want to solve for. In this case, that variable is x. So I'm going to put x, close the bracket, and then hit enter. Now as you can see, we got our answer. X is equal to 16.0746. And right above you can see the entire equation, review it, make sure everything is correct. And just like that, we solved an equation in the TI-89 titanium. Now the most important function that we used was the solve function. So to review, you use F2 and then 1 to get that solve button. Now, one mistake that I've seen lots of other people do, as well as myself, is forgetting to put the comma and then the variable you want to solve for at the end. So when you use solve and you type in an equation, let's do a simple equation like 4x equal to 2, you must always do a comma and then type the variable you wanted to solve for, like that. But if you forget to do that and just end it with a comma, the calculator knows that this is incorrect and will say that too few arguments. So in this case, you would have to fix it and put comma and the variable you want to solve for. And then it will give you the correct answer. Great job, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more calculator videos. Also, let me know in the comments below what kind of things you want to see on the TI-89.